Hey, this is Peter from the Bouncy Business Company. I hope you're doing well. This is your introduction to your new website. I want to show you how to log into the back end of it so you could start managing all your online orders. I'll also show you how to add, remove, or edit your products. And then also, I'll show you how to get the support you need moving forward. Shopify has some unbelievable gurus on standby 24/7. So if you have any questions or issues or anything with the website, they're there to help. And without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, let's get to it. So you want to go to Shopify.com. This is where you're going to log in to access the back end of your website, Shopify.com. You can go on here. It's also worth noting you could do this on your mobile phone, so you don't have to be in front of a computer to access it. So wherever you're at, if you're on the road, if you're out with a family, and you need to go in the back end of the website, you could do this on your phone. Also, it's worth noting, I'm just going to delete that. It's also worth noting, if you have any questions about Shopify, anything in the back end, your best bet is probably to contact Shopify themselves. They have an unbelievable support staff, and I'll show you exactly how to reach them. If you go all the way at the bottom here, there's a 24/7 support. If you click on that, they can answer almost any question. They have so much content on everything about not just managing your website and how to change things up, but also how to get more business, how to deal with customers, all that. They're unbelievable. So, here's an example of, adding products. Let's just say you have a hard time figuring out how to add products. You say, get help. Common questions about your topic. Here are a few common questions, and then you might be able to read it, all the stuff in there. But if you just want to go straight to asking someone, you can go get down here, contact us, get help from the Shopify support team, and then so you'll have 4 options here. You have chat, you can email them, you can even talk to them on the phone, and then Twitter. I suggest using this chat. They're extremely fast with their answers. Again, 24 hours, 7 days a week. If you have any issues, just send them an email or a chat. I have a Shopify store, and then they'll connect you right away. Okay. So, back to the login. Okay. So again, I'm going to go to Shopify.com here. Okay, so you want to go up here. This is your login. Okay, so now you have a screen that looks like this, and then you'll be asked to put in your store address. And this may be just for the first time you log in. The next time you log in, you can set it up so it saves all this information. But it is your store name .myshopify.com. Then you go next. You want to put in your email address and then your password. Log in here. So then it's going to log you in. And again, you could do this all on your phone. So this is what it's going to look like. This is your dashboard. And I'll go over what everything is here. So in the middle here, this is your feed. This is very similar to your Facebook feed. We're just going to give you all the information on what's happening with your store. So here will be like your sales. This is obviously just a brand new site. So it will display how much money you've have or how much revenue you've brought in, how many visitors you've had today. And then you can go down the list here, down the feed, and it'll just give you some insight on a few different things. I mean, there's not much going on here because you just started out, but I could show you what something would look like. So here's a feed for an exist. Oops. So here's like a feed of an existing site. that has some traffic already in it. So it will tell you if customers are subscribing to your mailing list. It'll also give you insight on where your visitors are coming from. So this one, most people are coming from Instagram, some of it's Facebook, some of it's unknown. It'll also give you insight on the customers that are expected to spend the most at your store. And then it'll tell you ways on how you can retain those customers. This is from like last year. These are customers that are typically buying off you every year, but they haven't yet so far. So maybe you want to reach out to them. It's all very good information. I mean, you can go over it and it's constantly changing and improving itself. But typically when you first start out, it's going to look like this. On this site, I'm going to go over this at a later video. But for this particular video, because I don't want to bombard you with so much information, I mean, there's going to be a lot, but I'm going to go over what you could do here and what to expect, okay? So home is your dashboard here. Orders. So this is, once you start getting orders online, they're all going to display here, and I'll show you what that looks like in an existing site. So here's like the orders. It's going to look like this. So once you start getting some bookings, you'll see this. Every order has an order number, when it was placed, customers, the payment, right? How much it's all worth. So, I mean, I can go through, let's click on one of them and I'll show you what an order looks like. So this particular order, it's the inflatable axe throwing. Here will be the date on when they want it for, right? And then down here, it'll say paid, how much, the shipping address right here. So it's going to be on February 1st, and it's shipping to this address here, okay? So that is your orders. You'll see it all there. Drafts and abandoned checkouts. I'm not going to go over this. This will be at a later video. I could show you how to use this. The number one thing is this is where your orders are going to be coming through, and you can manage it there. And the next one, products. This is where all your products on your website are located. So here you can either add products, you can also like remove it if you want. You can go select it and you can say delete selected products. You can also go in there and if you want to change any information, either the title you could change here. You can add more photos to it. You can even change the pricing if you want to increase it. Also, a section where you can charge tax to this if you want to take it off, and so on and so on. So those are pretty much the basics of what you could do here, right? Also, if you want to add a product, you can click there, and then here you can, it's pretty straightforward. Title, what is your product called? You can add a description right over here, add some pictures, and your pricing over here. Then you can hit save, and then you're done. For your customers, here are all your customers. So right now, since we launched it, we only have that there. But your customers list will look something similar to this. So again, this is an established site, and you will have all the intel of your customers, and it'll store it all, so you could see how much they've ordered, when they ordered on average, what they've ordered, everything. All this information is stored under your customer tabs. I think that's super useful. You could see who your repeat customers are. So these are, your loyal customers. So you want to make sure that they're constantly coming back to you. Here's some prospects. few from, I guess, US. But yeah, that is your customers tab. So the next tab here is the analytics. So this is all your reporting and all your data for the website and the business itself, all your sales. So the analytics dashboard is an overview of your total sales, who your visitors online. You'll also get information on where your customers are coming from, either which country or which city. It even shows you where if your customers are coming from a desktop or mobile. It's all valuable data that we can go over, or you can. There's plenty of videos on YouTube about how to use this the analytics page. Also, there's reports here. So much different data that you can use to help you. A live view here. There's not much going on right now, but it'll give you who's on your site, who's currently on your site while we're doing this. Marketing. So this is marketing tab where you can sync up your Google ads or your Facebook ads. I'm not going to go over a lot of this because there's a lot to go over this. You can definitely learn a lot on YouTube, or again, you can go through Shopify support. There's a lot of content on how to use this marketing overview. So there's marketing campaigns and automations. I'm going to discuss this discounts. Here are your discount codes. So if you want to provide your customers with any discount codes, you can generate it here. So I could show you what that looks like. Here are the discount codes for an existing site right now. And you could provide discount codes for, like, let's just say friends and family. Like this code is PC Friends 2019. And I want to give all my friends and family 13% off. So I just provide them anytime they want to order online. I just tell them, here, use PC Friends 2019. So when they do go out to checkout, this is the checkout, they can write, they've got 2 castles. They want 2 castles. I gave them the code PC Friends 2019. So from $524.32, I hit apply. And then there you go. So it gave a discount of $60.32. So you can, it's very customized. So you can either do percentage, you could do a fixed amount, you can offer the entire order or just only on select orders. Again, there's a lot of information on Shopify support if you want to learn more, or if you just shoot me an email if you have any questions regarding this. This is a pretty powerful tool, especially if you want to track so any referrals. So if you want to even give this to a few friends, just say, here's a track number. So if you want to tell some of your friends, here I can maybe give you a kickback or whatever, right? It's there's a lot you could do with that. Okay, so the next tab here is apps. So apps, you're only going to have Book That App. This page is where all the features, the special features and widgets on your website are going to live. Like I said, the Book That App will probably be your only app. And this app is that calendar that you're going to see where customers can book online here and select the date and time, or the date. This is powered by Book That App. So this is that feature that lives here, and it manages all your bookings. So I will go over this on another video because there's a little bit more to it. This is just an overview of what to expect in your dashboard here. Okay, so next is your online store. So all this here is actually where you edit the website itself. So if you hit online store, this is where you can customize anything on the front page here. So I just hit customize, and you can go in there if you want to change this header. You just click on the top here, change anything here. You can go back, you can move things around pretty easily. right? This is where you can customize everything you see on your main page. Okay. Even theme settings, you could change the colors, the font. If you want to change, if you want to add the social media, you can add it here. Anything you want to customize would be done on here. So back to your dashboard here. Blog posts, so you can do some blog posts if you want. You can create a blog and start doing that. Blog posts are fantastic for SEO, where Google will rank you higher if you start posting some valuable information, some content. So it's in your best interest to start maybe blogging or thinking about blogging. Pages is where other pages are living, such as like the about, contact, and testimonials. In this sense, you can customize it. You can go in there and change the phone number or anything. You can add any other pages in there too. Right there. Okay. Navigation is where your menu lives. So if you go here, this is your menu. That's what that looks like. And down here, this is your menu. You can customize that here. So this is your main menu. This is your footer. You can go in there and you can edit the name. You can delete something if you want to delete something. You can add more pages to your menu right here. Okay. Domains, you don't have to worry about domains. This is already connected. But if you do want to change it, if you do want to change your domain name, you can buy a new one, or if you have another one somewhere else, you can somehow connect it, connecting an existing domain. That's how you could do it. If you have any issues with that, again, contact a Shopify guru, and they can help you out with that. Preferences is where your title for your website is, and the description of your business. You can also connect your Google Analytics on this, your Facebook Pixel, but there's not much to this unless you want to change something of your homepage description. So this will display on Google. So if you want to add a little bit more description to this, so customers are attracted to your link, you can do that over here. Okay. And last but not least, your settings tab. So this is where all your settings live. You can view and update your store details, payment providers. So here you can manage how you accept payment online. So right now we have it set up as with Visa. You can accept Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discovery, and so on and so on. But there's a few things that you might not want to do if you don't want to accept Amex, because the processing fee might be a little bit more than the other ones. You could take that off. You can set up your PayPal over here, or your Amazon Pay. So the more options you can give your customers, the better. But keep in mind that certain options might have a higher transaction rate. So just take a look at your costs and what works best for you. You can manage your checkouts, your shipping, taxes. If you have to charge taxes, we have you setting up as you're collecting taxes. You can also change your store language. If you do want to set up English and Spanish, you could do that. Billing here is this is where this credit card will be put it here. That will be charged your membership fee and whatever other services you want to add in there, and then you can find your invoices all here. So I know you're the app that we're installing on your site will be charged monthly, and then so you can see it all here, and then that's it. Again, if you have any questions regarding any of this, you can send me an email and ask. But your best bet would probably be with Shopify Gurus, because they're going to be very quick with their answer. a lot quicker than I will be, and they're just more knowledgeable on a lot of this stuff. So try them for any questions that you might have, and I think that's it. So that's an overview of what to expect on your login for the Shopify.com. And thanks for watching. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too overwhelming for you. I promise you it will get easier the more you learn. But I will show you in the next videos what happens when an actual order comes through and how it looks like on your end. It will be synced to your calendar, so you can look on your phone and know exactly what your days look like, when things are booked, and everything like that. So I'm going to show you that in the next video. And yeah, again, thanks for watching.